Hey everybody, it's 13th Wolfman. You know what? Yeah, the people over at Mill Creek were nice enough to send over this double feature. Shadow of the Hawk and Nightwing. This is going to be a review of Nightwing. So, Nightwing stars Nick Mancuso, Strother Martin, David Warner, and I'm trying to think of how you would describe this kind of horror. But I guess it would be kind of like in the vein of all the animals attack films of the 1970s, like Grizzly and Piranha and Jaws, even The Birds. That's basically what this is. This is The Birds, but with bats instead of birds. Nick Mancuso plays deputy tribal deputy out on the Masake reservation, and he's investigating these. He went to a friend's house and he's investigating what it is that his horse was mutilated. They know that it wasn't done by a coyote or a mountain lion, but they're not sure what it was. David Warner is a scientist, I guess. I mean, he doesn't really say what he is, but what he does is he travels from place to place, killing off vampire bats. You know, and he's discovered that there's a vampire bat colony in this, on the Masaki or Maskai reservation, and they're living in this huge cave. And then you got a third story in this where I'm not quite sure he's part of another tribe, but he has found shale oil in this specific cave that's actually not on his reservation, but on the young deputy's reservation, and he wants to sell it. He doesn't have any right to it whatsoever, but he wants to sell it so that they could bring money in. The young deputy is kind of torn between two worlds. He wants his people to grow. He wants them to flourish. You know, he doesn't want just to be a nothing of a tribe on this reservation. He wants them to have the things that they want, but he also wants to honor the ways of his people. You know, so he's kind of in a tug of war with himself between two worlds. Now, this movie, as far as the transfer goes, it looks great. I'll say this: when the movie first started, you could see a lot of grain in the picture, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cool because I don't mind grain. I mean, I know this movie was made in 1979, so there should be some kind of grain in it. But within the first minute or so, that grain is gone. It kind of looks like the production company that made the movie back in the 70s. It looks like basically they're just their stock. You know, hey, Columbia Pictures presents our, whatever company put it out at the time. You know, just kind of like their stock thing is real grainy. After that, the picture is just beautiful. Now, I know that this at one time was not available, just to the... It was available to people, but it was one of those burn-on-demand type things. You'd go on Amazon or something like that, say, I want Nightwing, and then they'd burn you to a DVR, and I guess that's still a thing, but Mill Creek, has got the rights to it, and they're putting it out this way, on Blu-ray. And it looks beautiful. It really does. It's a nice shiny, a nice clear picture that just comes across the screen. It's so well done. So yeah, that's my review. I mean, what would I give Nightwing? Out of 4, this is like it's a good movie. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'd give it a 3. I don't have the disc in here, but it's both movies are on one disc, and it still looks amazing. I haven't watched Shadow of the Hawk yet. I'm going to watch that and review that. But yeah, this is definitely worth checking out. Again, thank you, Mill Creek, for sending it over. Always like, subscribe, share, and comment. I want to know what you have to say. When you do subscribe, hit the bell. That way you'll be notified anytime anything new is coming up. And as always, I am the 13th Wolfman. I am on the prowl, and you can check out the link for this down in the description.